I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after Game 3 winner, Leafs have a 2-1 series lead in the Stanley Cup Final matchup against the Edmonton Oilers. They're looking to make it 3-1 Game 4. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. First, some injury updates. Chara is well enough to play. And for Edmonton, Anthony Cirelli is added to the list of injured players and is unable to play. So playing for Edmonton on the first line is Steven Stamkos, Sean Rattel, Maurice Richard. On their second line is Clark Gillies, Anze Kopitar, Frank Vatrano. On their third line is Dennis Hextall, Jason Dickinson, and Tumo Ruutu. And on their fourth line is Kyle Palmieri, Mark Napier, and Jamie Rangelmuller. On defense on the first pair is Nicholas Lindstrom with Owen Zellweger. On their second pair is Craig Hartsburg with Artan Zub. And on their third pair is Andrew Castles with Jake Evans. Starting in net is Yusuf Saros with Dan Bouchard backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Brandon Montour, Marty McSorley, Bernie Geoffrion, and Anthony Cirelli. And playing for the Leafs on the first line is Carter Verhaeghe, Peter Forsberg, and Mikko Rantanen. On their second line is Alex Ovechkin, Daniel Briere, and Brian Mullen. On the third line is Brendan Saad, Jordan Stahl, and Robert McMillan. And on the fourth line is Woody Dumart, Mark Jankowski, and Willie Lindstrom. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zdeno Chara, with Justin Falk. On the second line is Adam Pelech, with Chris Letang. And on the third line is Simone Benoit, with Yui Krupp. Starting in net is Patrick Roy, with Marc-Andre Fleury backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Tim Taylor, William Wallander, Michael Kirkoni, and David Spasha.
Listen to this place. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. Game number 4 is set to go. There has been no shortage of intensity in this series. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. You can feel the intensity in this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Works it across to Stamkos. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Great stop by Roy. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Slides it over with pace to Verhaeghe. Still keeps a hold of it. Oh, a clutch save! Edmonton's on the attack. Angles it over to Lindstrom. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Takes the feed. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Dumps it into the O-zone. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. He got all of that hit. Edmonton's regained possession of the puck. And he takes the pass. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Slides it quickly to Gillies. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shakes off the coverage. Cross-ice pass. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Edmonton's gained the line and into the zone. Yeah, you got to sense this was coming.
That's a dangerous play, James, and you can't have any of that in the game, in particular when you're the one who's just received it. You got a player down, he's injured. You knew that was going to be answered for.
So Kopitar is down, and the fight is between Clark Gillies and Adam Pelech.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down.
And it's Pelech with the knockout.
The road team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
Well, looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. Stalls won a big draw in their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Saad. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, he got all of that against the boards.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Edmonton's on the attack. Toronto's got the puck. From center they get into the attacking area. Picked up along the wall by Stahl. What a steal in his own end. Stahl's got control of the puck in the corner. Slides the puck down low. Tries to feed it over to Fultz. Tipped in front. Big time stop. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Moves the puck. Edmonton's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Edmonton's looking to break out. Feeds the puck across to Stamkos. Whacks it out of mid-air to keep control. Gains the zone from the right. Pass back to the point. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. And he slides it quickly to Rantanen. Takes a shot.
There we go, Carter Verhaeghe.
Well, he's really battling to find this puck, James, but he drops into that butterfly, and he's still looking for it with his blocker. He just can't get a hold of it.
The Leafs must be feeling good about their game right now. Up by one here in the late goings of the first.
Well, in their practices, they've been working on getting shots through to the net, and mission accomplished. They have been firing pucks from all areas of the ice, dominating in that area.
Gives him a jolt with that hit. Moves it quickly over to Rattel. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Even though goaltenders get set in their butterfly positioning, they still have to be agile and be able to move across their crease. Right there, that's evidence of it, and with that beautiful save.
Here's a shot. Spectacular save on the play. Taken along the wall by Vetrano. Handles the puck. Too much congestion in front. Pinned up along the boards. Quick feed down low. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. Here's a shot. That's blocked. Penalty coming up. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players.
Rantanen's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense. Pelech's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
And that one's turned aside. Chance in front. Oh, it stops him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Nice job to escape the zone. In close! Oh, what a slick stop by Roy!
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Rattel's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Leafs win the draw. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Rattel. They fail to capitalize on the man advantage, and they still trail by a goal.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Scrum along the boards. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Rattel. Penalty
what?
here. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and is clearly having a factor in the game.
Didn't even touch him.
Another scoring opportunity looms here.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Into the offensive zone. Feeds it over. That was amazing. What a save by Roy. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Stahl's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Edmonton's gained possession. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come.
Oh.
And the power play works to perfection as they tied it up.
Well, the power play unit knew what was at stake. They knew that they had an opportunity to get the equalizer in this game, and they executed perfectly. Some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James, and then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Won the draw. Quick feed to Saad. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here's a shot. Comes up with a monster save in front. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Well, at least had a good start, but some penalty trouble allowed Edmonton to get back in this game. Now we've got to look for this go-ahead goal again in the second.
Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Leafs have had zero offensive production in this game. They've been...
Oh, come on.
A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. The Oilers have it from their own end. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Read that perfectly with the poke check. The Oilers gain possession in their own end. Quick pass to Zellweger. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Takes the feed. Into the offensive end now. And he takes the feed. And there's the save. Picked up along the boards by Rantanen.
Adam Pelech.
And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
Now he just needs an assist for the Gordie Howe hat trick.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Receives the pass. Moves it to Briere. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Handles the pass. Oh, what a great glove save on the play! Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. They win the draw and go on the attack. Tees it off! Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Such an impressive save, James. And I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Leafs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Toronto's got possession of the puck. And the puck banks off the glove. Scooped up along the wall by Dickinson. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
There we go, Jordan Staal.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
The Leafs are up by one, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Now a quick pass to Benoit. Score!
Oh, Benoit gets his first goal.
Career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
Toronto's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out, and their first few strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
Staal's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. And that puck leaves the zone. Shot! Just wide! Nice feed from the right wing. Here's a short pass to Saad. Shot denied on the play! Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie possessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Loses his balance on the play. Cuts to the paint. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Here we go, puck's in deep. And some good footwork to kick it away. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Verhaeghe. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Richard's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it around along the half wall. Shot! Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Leafs have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Wrists one, and that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic and makes the save. Moves it up, and he feeds it down to Briere. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Oh, he rocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
The setters will glide into the dot. Briere's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that's stopped by Saros. Oh, they do it again! Now into the offensive zone from the right side.
Oh, he's one of the best in the game in terms of that butterfly position, and once he drops, he's so agile to be able to slide across the net.
Toronto's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Sends a pass over. Pellet's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Quick feed to Gillies. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Fires it. Locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Quick pass to Pellet. Takes it to center. And they keep the pressure on. Evans grabs the puck inside his own territory. Passes over to Vatrano. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the dish. Edmonton's got the puck. Castles works the puck in his own zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Battle along the wall. The Leafs have it against the wall. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And it's a quick pass to Richard. Cuts to the front. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. From the right side, they gain the zone. And he slides it quickly to Rantanen. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Edmonton's got it into the offensive zone. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced.
Here we go.
Here's a chance. Oh,
Nope.
absolutely clutch at the stop.
Verhaeghe runs out of room.
Stuff, James, the game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Here in the late goings of the period, 4-2 is the score. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Chara. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. And he takes the feed. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
Well, the Leafs give up the go-ahead goal early in the second. But they get over it, come back hard, fast and hard, they tie it up, and then get ahead. And now they have 2 insurance goals. Let's hope they keep this up, maintain this lead.
Minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Leafs are leading in the third period in this high-flying affair, but the question is for how long, James? This has been an action-packed, back-and-forth offensive nightmare for the goaltenders.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got ourselves a 4-2 hockey game. Rattel's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Sends the pass over.
Oh, Stamkos. Come on, Chara, you got to land that check.
Edmonton's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up 1. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
The Leafs played along the boards. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Richard. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. Great defensive effort with the stick. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Looks to set up at the point now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Briere. Strong defensive effort. Puts it in deep. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Briere. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Roy. Puck moved over to Briere. Reaches out and uses the stick. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Puts it on net!
Gillies dropped the mitts earlier and spent 5 minutes in the box for fighting, and he's no good there. He's got to find a way to generate opportunities and get himself back in this game.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Leafs have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. The Oilers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front!
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
Poked away in the defensive end. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up. When an athlete is injured on a dangerous hit, there's no question that coaches get defensive, and you can see right now that the head coach is seething at this non-call, having a conversation with the official.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the 2 centers were tied up. Sends it into the offensive zone. From off the wall and onto a stick. throws it in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And he comes up with it. Scrum along the boards. A chance! The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Knocked around but keeps it going. Toronto's in now. Here's a short pass to Lindstrom. Oh, what a glove save there! The Leafs win the faceoff. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Moves it quickly over to Jankowski. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Toronto's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Forsberg's won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Passes it over. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. He's such an incredible player with balance, James. I mean, when you've got that core stability and you know how to shield and protect the puck, you can buy time. You can buy time for your line mates to come and join you, and you can also buy time to open up your own space and attack the net.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Toronto's got the puck. Quick feed to Forsberg. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. We got a whistle offside to call. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Leafs lead it 4-3. Toronto's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Big hit. Quick pass to Briere. Denies him. Here's a pass in front. And that's stopped. Feeds it on over to Zellweger.
Saros with an incredible desperation save, James, and now that his team can get up the ice and create some offense, he can get some much-needed rest. I think the gas tank is empty.
They've got an on-man rush. Feeds it over. Makes the save. How did that stay out? Directed over to Lindstrom. Can't hang on after that hit. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Grabs it in his own end. And now he moves it to Saad. Here's a chance.
There we go, Brandon Saad.
You know that goaltenders have been taught to drop into that butterfly position and really try to cover a majority of the net, trying to make themselves as big as possible, James. But the shooter, guess what? They work on their accuracy, and this is pinpoint as it's buried home.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Oilers win the draw. Moves it to Palmieri. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Saad. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Moves it quickly over to Folk. Excellent stick work on the play. Loose puck and they're off to the races. The Leafs have it now. Handles the pass from the right side.
But this time of the game, you know the coach is in your ear. You got to find a way to make a good puck decision. Get it in deep. Don't give up anything offensively.
Quick feed to Chara. Takes himself free. Made the save on the play.
Chara's back in the lineup after rehabbing his injury, and he's quick to create some offense there with that nice, dangerous shot.
Edmonton's trailing, that's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Misses! Picked up, fires it down the ice. Finish as he puts it off the score.
And Verhaeghe gets the empty netter.
That should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. When you have a player like this that cannot get pushed off of the puck, a lot of it can be attributed to power and the physicality, yes, but how about the core strength that it takes and the agility and the mobility to be able to know exactly how you have to position your body? I mean, he is just incredible. And then he pulls off a beautiful play. His eyes on the prize here. Not the net, but his teammate who's wide open.
Shakes loose. Edmonton's regained possession of the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that pass is redirected. Takes the pass. Tries to get the puck over to Letang.
Verhaeghe's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
Saros has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Toronto's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. Up big time late in this 3rd. Forsberg's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Centering feed, and that chance is blocked. Stops that one. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Fires it on net, and that brings an end to this one here this evening. We talked about going into Game 4 about how critical it was for both teams, and now we've got ourselves a 3-1 series, and that's a huge advantage now, Cheryl.
What a critical game, James. I mean, you got a 2-1 lead, and your opponent is staring you down, trying to get the equalizer in the series. Instead, they're faced with a 2-game deficit. So now you got to find a way to keep the pedal to the metal while they're down and close it out.
From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks so much for joining us here this evening. The playoffs roll on, and we will see you then next time.
Well, the Leafs dominated that game as they outshoot Edmonton 35-22, out hit them 51-49, have more time to attack. Edmonton has the better pass percentage. The Leafs won the faceoffs 22-11. Edmonton was 1 for 3 in the power play. Toronto didn't get a power play. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had McMillan with 3 assists. Saad, Pelech, and Stahl had a goal and assist each. That means Pelech did get the Gordie Howe hat trick. Verhaeghe had 2 goals. Forsberg, Rantanen 2 assists each. Chara with an assist. Benoit with a goal. And Mullen with an assist. And Waugh made 19 saves on 22 shots. 3 goals allowed for an .864 save percentage. And for Edmonton, you had Bertel with a goal and an assist. Richard 2 assists. Stamkos goal and an assist. Lindstrom an assist. Ruutu a goal. And Dickinson with an assist. And Saros made 29 saves on 34 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .853 save percentage. And with the win, the Leafs take a 3-1 series lead. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next game as the Leafs are 1 win away from clinching the 3-peat and dynasty status.